Motor vehicle crashes are one of the leading causes of death for children. As we wrap up National Child Passenger Safety Awareness Week, we want to make sure families know how to keep their children safe. So this morning, we welcome Michelle Pratt. She is the founder of Safe in the Seat and a nationally certified child passenger safety technician. We also welcome baby Evelyn and her dad Adam, who will be helping us for this interview this morning. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
So we want to go back over to Adam, and he is putting Evelyn in the seat as he normally would. And so, Michelle, of course, this is something that parents and families do all the time. They put the kiddos in the seat, they strap them in. We heard the click, and we don't want to throw any shade on Adam, but tell us a little bit about some of the common mistakes that you do see parents make with these child safety seats.
So I think there are three kind of critical things for kids that are rear facing especially. So one is proper recline angle, which we can't really see here just because she's obviously not in a vehicle, but proper harnessing is really important. So the 5 points of the harness, how they fall across the child's body, and that harness is really nice and tight so that in the event of a car crash, her body isn't going to move. If the crash happens, it's going to stay nice and tight and secure to the seat so the car seat can protect her. Of course, we also want the car seat to be tightly installed in the vehicle. Again, less movement with her body, less movement with the car seat itself is going to mean less injury for her.
One of the things too, I think, for parents is, this idea of the pinch, right? Being able to pinch that strap. And if you can pinch it, that means it's too loose, right?
That's right. And you want to do it like right up here at the collarbone. So if you can pinch slack within your fingers, then you've got too loose of a harness. It's time to pull that tightening strap, tighten it up a little bit.
And when you talk about the seat itself and making sure it's secure, that there's a long strap on the back that should also be secured on the seats too, right?
So it depends on what seat it is. That's called a tether strap. And for seats like this one in particular, this one you do use in rear facing and forward facing mode. Most commonly you see them used in forward facing mode seats for the most part.
Are there some other specific things that parents should be checking when they put their little one in a car seat?
I think it's really important that, as babies grow, as kids grow, we have to make adjustments that grow with them. So often we're in this just cycle of taking them in and out of the car and the car seat multiple times a day. And we forget to look at where is that shoulder strap placement? Where is that crotch buckle position? Those things are adjustable on seats, and we've got to move them up or down or whatever position they're supposed to go in as they grow so that it fits them properly to protect them properly.
I think one of the other things too that has come up, especially for me as a mom, is deciding when you move from the car seat to the booster seat, whether you do the booster with the back, whether you just do the booster that they're just in the seat. What's your advice for parents who are trying to navigate making those decisions?
My best advice all the way around, and honestly it's the biggest mistake parents make, is when you move a kid to the next stage too soon. Every stage you get the child to have a little bit more sense of responsibility in the car seat safety journey, and we know kids in general are not that mature. So we want to keep them in the stage that they're in until they outgrow the limits of the seat before moving them to the next one. Switching from a harness to a booster is the biggest transition that you'll make in car seat safety. It takes you as the parent, you're responsible for harnessing that child nice and tight, and now the seatbelt is what is keeping them in place. That means the child has to sit properly for that seatbelt to work. That takes a lot of maturity to do that.
I was going to say, Michelle, we got to wrap this up because Evelyn is telling us it's time to go. Our last question, though, tomorrow is National Seat Check Saturday. What's your message to families?
There are 40,000 of us across the country that are nationally certified child passenger safety technicians. We are here to help you get this right on every ride. So reach out and visit with one of us. There will be a ton of them going on today on National Seat Check Saturday.
Michelle, thank you again. A big thanks to Evelyn as well and her parents for being here.